All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craft with John from Pro Craps on Casino Gaming TV on a Friday. Finally, boy, what a week. Man, what a week this has been. So as you know, personal story here, we took my daughter to college earlier in the week, which was cool and fun. And I came back early. My wife was there yesterday. She was supposed to come back last night, and her car broke down. And it broke down in a major catastrophic way. Like, we have a diesel, and the engine just it's seized. So she's stuck over there 5 hours away with a seized engine, and I'm working through all the insurance crap trying to get her a rental and everything else and help her out, and it's kind of a mess right now. So anyway, I'm glad it's Friday. When I get off the show today, I have something to do. We just kind of work through the insurance stuff at about 9 o'clock or so. We'll have our adjuster figured out. But yeah, man, what a mess, dude. She's like all the way over there, and having to rent a car probably to come home and stuff. So it's a 6-hour drive away. So anyway, happy Friday. But let's do something fun. Let's have a good time today. I think we're gonna be. I got an extension of last week's Friday Folly strategy for you today. I thought we would try it at a little different level, maybe even try it again at Bubble Craps. But here we go. Let me go in here and talk to you about what happened yesterday. So yesterday we had an issue in the morning show with I had an appointment for my dog. I had a vet appointment. So we had to cut the daily paycheck short yesterday. So I was down $200 when I left. Worked all day, came back, and last night about 9:30 or 10, whatever time it was last night, I went back in the garage to finish the show, and I did, but I didn't have the when I'm in the garage and I turn on the live stream, it defaults to private mode, not public mode. So again, I did the whole thing, and it was on private, so nobody saw it. So I came upstairs and I slapped the thumbnail on it and made it public. So last night I probably had like a live stream went live last night for you to see, but it was like an hour after I did it. Anyway, it took 45 minutes again, but we made our paycheck. So yesterday's total show was like an hour and a half between the morning show and the night show. We made it though. We made like $200 and some last night. We worked our way from $200 down to $600 down, all the way back up to like $250 up. It was very much one of these kind of shows. A couple things came up though. Working the 6, 7, 8, literally as the 6, 7, and 8 is very hard. Last night was a night where I had one of my rolls was like a 23 roller. I rolled 2 6s or 8s. I had 1 8, 1 6, everything else was everything else. And I'm like, man, this is BS, right? The next roll, same basic thing happened. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with just a 6 and the 8. For whatever reason today, I'm not rolling them. So I went inside instead. I took the same amount of money. Instead of going 42 and 42, I went 76 inside. And we did that bet instead. So that's what I did. And we caught a good roll there, won our money back. So I'm considering just doing that, just to kind of keep it a little quicker. It just seems like that's a better way to play it. I mean, I like the bigger 6 and 8 bets, but if you're not hitting them, sit there and burn all day long. So anyway, that's that. We're gonna go inside today, a little lower level, but get out of there a little quicker, I think. We'll try that and see how that works out. What else is going on? So yeah, so it's up $720, which is good. We had the one loss earlier last week, and so we're doing all right. Anyway, here we go with our regular announcements. Tonight is Friday Night Fights with Corey versus Eddie. I know Corey's in. I've written to Eddie to make sure he's on board for tonight, and Jeff and Chris and I will figure out who's going to deal later today. What else is happening? Mid-Mo-Yo Celebration of Life, don't forget, is September 23rd. If you want to go to that, it's going to be in Missouri. I don't know where. I don't know which airport to fly you into yet, so I'll have Crystal give me some more information today, and I'll get you that on Monday. But if you want to go to that, plan for that. I'm looking for video tributes. So if you want to do a video, like a 30-second, like I said yesterday, get your phone out and do a vertical or whatever video. We'll put a little montage together for her, and we'll do a little video thing. Also, we've been talking since the day this thing happened about doing some kind of a scholarship thing. I will be talking to Jen about it because Jen said she knows somebody who can set up the scholarship fund for us properly and legally that we can all contribute to, right? And the idea would be, if a bunch of us can throw $200 at it, And Duracell has the math, right? If 50 people put $200 at it, that's 10K in a scholarship fund. And that thing can just grow with Layla until she's 18 years old. And as a thing, we could always contribute to that fund all the time. So it'll be a fund that's sitting there with an online way to kind of throw money at it. So I'd love to show up in Missouri and have that set up. That'd be really cool. So if you're interested in doing that, just keep that at the top of your mind, and we'll find a way to make that happen in the next week or so. And that way we have that. So that's a great idea by Duracell. We can execute that and we'll get that thing done. It'd be pretty cool to kind of have that be his lasting legacy. And of course, having his YouTube channel, the monetization from the videos, feeding that thing as well. So that'd be really cool. If you want a t-shirt, by the way, we designed this really cool Let's Yo t-shirts. The link is right there. It's bit.ly/let's-yo. And you get one of those cool purple shirts with the mixer on it. So yeah, get one. There's no money from those shirts goes anywhere except for the t-shirt company, but they're cool. It'd be kind of cool to show up wearing one of those things. So that's our announcements. Nothing else really big is going on. I can talk about, I guess, Ken's got his new series of being a gambler from A to Z, which is so far so good, pretty cool. He's going low level, which is awesome. Jeff and Ed had a great show last night. Alfredo's continuing to go live with the tournament style play. So we got a lot going on in the craps world right now. Joe, of course, is continuing the black belt, the run to the black belt series. A lot of good stuff happening live right now. So a bunch of us are going to meet later on today, I think, and try and talk through some things and get more scheduling things talked through, get some of the niggles, kind of worked out between us and see how the march forward looks. And maybe you'll see some announcements or something like that next week or whatever about the results of that talk. So hopefully that'll be cool. Hopefully Crapsy gets itself together. I know that they're working. There's some more issues still, but it's kind of working. So hopefully, give it another week or so, they'll have that thing figured out, because right now it's a mess, and I know it's impacting the live. So I've talked to Chuck a little bit, and I know Jeff has been working with him pretty hard. So hopefully Crapsy gets itself figured out. Anyway, let's go do our thing. Let's go get in here and play some craps. One more announcement, reminder about our meetup, right? It's the week before Chiro's thing. So if you're deciding whether you want to go to Chiro's Celebration of Life or come visit me, go see Chiro. I'm doing this every year. Chiro's celebration only happens once. So if you have to choose Chiro, don't choose me. We're going to have the meetup anyway. A lot of folks from local are going to be here, of course. Our local group is pretty big. I know some folks already bought tickets and are flying out. That's great. But if you're kind of like waiting to know what was going to happen, now you know, and there's a date. So, make your call there, but choose Chiro. Joe says it did not work for you today. I woke up late. I haven't watched anything. So yeah, they're working on this thing. I know it's frustrating. It's like, I know people get really pissed off. Why am I paying for software that doesn't work? And I get it. I totally get that. But I also have worked in software my whole life. I know how hard it is to produce this stuff, and bugs happen. And it sucks when you're paying and you got a bug, that really, really sucks. But ultimately, the developers, they're working. I know they're working hard. I mean, I don't know what the deal is over there, but I know they're working hard. I don't think it sucks. I think it's broke. There's a difference, Dustin, between it sucks and it broke. Something's broke with the update. And the way that the problem, I think, as I understand it, is when you're all playing on the board, right? You have all those rolls. All the dice rolls are kind of stacked up in the right-hand column. That's all in the database somewhere. And basically, when I put a roll in, it goes to the database and it adds the roll to the list. And then it takes all of your bets and it recalculates everybody's bets from the first roll to where we are right now. And that's how it knows what your bankroll is. Well, imagine one of these tables like I have, where I have 5,000 rolls in the table, or Jeff's got the perpetual D8 table that's got a few thousand rolls in it. Well, if you've got 40 people playing that game, it's got to calculate every bet you've made for all 4,000 rolls and keep your bankroll hot the whole time through. It's the way they're calculating it, and that's the problem. It's a lot of data going between the server and you and all the calculations that are happening. So I think they tried to offload some of that to the server and just give you like the grand total, but it's not where that's where the problems are. They're trying to fix it, but I think if I understand it right, that's what's going on. It's the recalculation of your bets on all the rolls instead of picking up where you left off. So at least that's my understanding of it. So they're working on it. It'll get fixed. I trust my fellow software developers to solve the problem. That's what they do. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see. Let's play some craps. I'm going to show you a dumb strategy. Actually, this is kind of fun. This is like, so, I love Crappy the Craftsman. You all know this, right? He's one of my favorites. Love his energy, love his attitude, love his strategies. He's just a fun guy. BoneThrower is one of these guys that, started out, actually, when I first got watching YouTube videos, I'm like, oh, this guy's pretty cool, and then you watch it and you're like, oh my God, what the hell? How are people taking advice from him? A, and B, how's he got 50,000 subscribers, whatever the hell it is, right? But there is a strategy of his that I think it's not unlike the Philly special, right? Where I'm going, or either the Philly special or the tier pressure, where I go, 4 hits and out kind of thing. He does a 5-hit all-in bet. He says this is the way you make $1 billion in craps: is 5 hits all in, right? Which sounds ludicrous the way that he presents it, but in theory, if you can get 5 hits and actually pull 5 hits off and run, you can make a lot of money. Crappy has this strategy, what I showed you last week, where he lays the 8, places the 6, and lets those 2 bets ride themselves out until the 6 hits, right? When the 6 hits, enough money to go across. Well, I've altered the bets here to be crazy. $210 lay 8, which pays $175. $150 play 6, which pays $175. If the lay 8 gets, or if the 7 rolls, you just replace the 6. You're playing this thing till the 6 rolls, basically, right? If the 8 gets picked, you ladder them both up. You go to 420 and 300, and you keep on rolling this thing through until the 6 hits. When the 6 hits, you're going to get paid about 160 net, 175. You're going to go 160 across and do all-in betting. That's it. You're going to use the Crappy way to get into the roll and get it paid for, and then do the BoneThrower way of making 5 hits and running away with a bunch of money. That's the whole thing, right? It's combining 2 guys. If they had a baby and it was a crap strategy, here's what it would be. You're going to get a 6 to win for you. You're going to use that to pay for your bets, and you're going to go and have some fun. And that's it. It's dumb, and it's Friday, and it's simple. And I forgot to announce that Craps Chat is on. I didn't see the announcement, Skill. I'm sorry. Craps Chat is Sunday. Remind me of that at the end. I'll say it one more time at the very, very end. I'll put the PC filter on, so if you have things to say to me, say it on the PC filter. If not, I'm going to the table. Let's go roll it out. Let's go play this crazy strategy here. And I think, by the way, I can put the roll tracker back up because I believe that I got the roll tracker working. I'm gonna let's see here. Give me a second to do this. I was not prepared for my own show here. Let's go to the roll tracker, coffee and craps. If I type in, I'm going to fake a number here. If I do a 448, Stream Deck unable to send text. Oh, I got it. Oh, crap. I got to do this later. Sorry. My bad. I can't do the roll tracker today. I'll do the roll tracker tomorrow or Monday. I got to set one more thing up that I forgot to do. We'll do regular rolling today. Here we go. Let's play it. Let's play this thing out. I've got, my rack has got a lot of money in it. Let's move it over here so you can see it better. I got $5,000 in the rack. So I got $4,500 in the purple chips. Put the light on for you. 2. The purples are $4,500. They're obviously $500 each. The other $500, there's 45 there. This is 500. This is 150 to place the 6. This is 210 to lay the 8. Okay, that's $360. There's 40. That's 400, 500. So I've got 360 out here, and I've got 140 in here. Together, that's $500. I'm going to keep that in the front of the rack. We're going to try and earn our way through this thing. Okay, I'm just going to roll it out. It'll be real obvious what happens here if this works. Last night in practice, it actually worked like 3 times. I couldn't believe it that I got it to work 3 times. So we'll see if we can keep the magic alive here, right? There's oh boy, we're going to pick off the 8 like out of the gate. We're going to come out of here and just get whacked right away. So it's 220, 210 down out of the gate. So that's going to go right away to 420. Okay. Boom. Let's see if we can just go bankrupt out of the shot here. At 420, That'll be $80 and change. And at the same time, this has to now go to 300. Look at us, 1, 2, $300. I'm just gonna put it with the greens. It doesn't really matter. If assuming we can catch a 6 here, it'll just come back to regular size. All right, here we go. Wow, wow, nothing like starting out with getting whacked, right? Hey, there's the 7 immediately. So that'll pay $350 right there. 420 pay 350, so 350. We're gonna lose our 300, and I'm not doing VIGs. That goes back. 50 comes back up in here. Okay. Leave them up. There's a 9. Just gonna play until we see a 6. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Another 8. I don't know what that goes to. I've never been this far. That's gonna be another 210. So that's gonna be, how much is that gonna be? $660. Jeez, unbelievable. Let's burn $5,000 fast, right? Wow, 5, 650, $60. Jeez, Lou. 660, and this is gonna go to 450. Whoo! There's 1,000. That's gonna be 340. Oh my God, unreal. 450 over here. Good Lord. Watch, we'll just never hit a 6 today. It's gonna be one of those days. And I don't even know what this thing, what that pays. I think that pays another 8. Oh my God. Woo! How about that trending, right? How about the trending 8? We should probably switch these, the way this is rolling out. Holy crap. Okay, well, another, do I have enough money to do this? Another, no, I don't really. I have to do this. Holy crap and crap. All right, another $300. Wow, okay, there's 400. Wow, okay, this is gonna have to go another, so that's 880. 270. Wow, 880 up there. I don't even, again, don't even know what 880 pays. And this is going to go to now, instead of 450, it's going to go to 600 on the 6. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well. Damn. That's $2,000. Come on, Crappy, have a good strategy for me, huh? 6, 4, 10. I need some math to figure this one out. Yo, 11. How about a 6 for a brother here? Huh? Can I get a 6? Can I get a 6? Aces? I should have made a chart to know what this pays. We're going to have to guess. There we go. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, 6. It's going to pay $700. So there's the $700. This is going to come back to my rack, and that's a nightmare. So let's go ahead and fix the rack, and let's see where the hell we are here. This is going to be fine in a minute, but not this minute. Give me a second here to. Holy moly, that was a talk about getting the level whatever super fast, right? All right, there's 500. There's 500. There's 3 purple chips coming back. Okay, told you it's gonna be fine. I promise. There's 500. There is, or 5, 6, 7, 8 of those chips back in the rack. Again, I'm going to color myself up, make sure that I'm solid here. All right, there's almost all the money back. Almost all the money's back. Here's actually this here with the 700 that we just won. Look where we ended up, actually. This is kind of cool. There's that. There is our initial bankroll, right? And here is $115 off the 6. So you get your money back when this happens. Now, I would have liked to have had the 160 to go across. We're not going to have it because getting beat 3 times up in here, right? You're not going to get the clean 175 on every 6 wins. So you end up burning it a little bit. So we're back here. There's our starting bankroll. We have 115 to play with. I'm going to go out there 96 across. Okay. I have no idea what the point is because I wasn't paying attention. I want to say it's the 9, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. $6 change. Okay, here we are. We have 96 across. I have $21 in the rack extra. What I will do with this 21 bucks though is this. I'm going to grab the outsides for the extra 20. Let the 6 and 8 be a little smaller and rock it that way. I don't know what the point is. I'm going to pretend that it's a 9 because I really don't know. We'll just pick a number. I think the 8, I have no freaking idea. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to do 5 rolls now all in. 5 rolls all in. I have no idea what the point is. My math's probably wrong. It doesn't freaking matter. It's a 7 anyway. God, can we just have a morning? What a perfect end of my week, right? Just having a shit roll out, right? Perfect, right? Okay, let's reset everything. Bankroll's back at starting point. We have $1 in profit. Let's go. Let's do it the right way this time, huh? Let's do 150 on the 6. Let's do, we need, what did I say, 210 on the 8? On the lay 8. 210, 140 back. Right where we started. Puck is off. This time I'll do the puck right. Give me a 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. We lose 150. Get 175, put the 150 back. Rack a quarter. Again, minus the VIG, of course. There's a 5. Okay, that's an actual point. I'll mark the puck this time. 5. We got a 6. Okay, good. So the 8 money comes back to the rack. We just pull it. This is the strat. You pull the 8 money back. Okay, you get the 210 back. This pays 175. I'm going to pay it like so. 175, and this comes back to the rack too. So there's our starting 500 bucks. Okay, if I put all this back over here, this is our starting bankroll. There is 5,000 bucks. This is 475, 500. We have $26 in profit and 175 we won. Now, let's make that look like 160 across. Right there. And again, I got with the bone thrower thing, it's all in all the time. So the 9, the 5, and the 4, whatever. You're always betting all the money you have all the time. Okay? Here we go. Freaking 7. This is happy Friday, Johnny. Happy Friday. Here we go. One more time, same exact thing. Here we go. Wow. 1, 2, 10, 1, 50, and the rest comes back to the rack. Let's get a quick 6. Good Lord. 9. Okay, that's the point. I'll tell you what, I am nothing if not entertaining with these rolls. There's a 4. There's a 6. All right, that's cool. Right back to it again. So, again, we'll take the 8 back down in our rack. We'll get the 6. We'll take it down. Again, starting bankroll is clean, bankroll neutral. We got 175. We'll go 160 across. I'll go 10, 9, and 5. There's our 175. Okay, 9 is still the point. How about not a set? Are you freaking kidding me? 3 straight times we get the playing for free. Now, if you're thinking about this, right, I want you to think about this. We've played for free, quote unquote free, 3 times. That's 175, 3 times now. We've gotten the 8 and 6 thing to work the crappy way. That's worked 3 times, right? 175, 175, and whatever. The first was what? 115, right? The first time was 115 and 115. Folks, that right there is 465 bucks. We would have won. We could have walked with 465 right there, right? That's actually an interesting paycheck strategy if you think about it long term. I'm not going to do it today, obviously, but that's interesting how that worked out. I'd like to get the 5 hits to work, right? Let's try it one more time. See if we can't get the actual thing to work. There's the 210. Again, there's our money back. All right, let's go. How about 1 hit? BoneThrower says if I have 5 hits, 5 hits, I'm going to win $1 million, right? So I'm going to try and win $1 million here. There's a hard 6. We did it again. That's our fourth time. Our fourth time getting the 175, okay? There's 150. There's the 175 again. And we'll bring all this back to the rack. Right, bankroll back to starting point again. We'll go 160 across. 4, 5, and 9 this time, doesn't matter. Now, can I get something other than that? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, there it is. There is the 4th consecutive PSO. That is unbelievable. You should lay your whole house on the point the next time I set a point. My God. All right, here we go. Wow, that is just awesome. All right, 210 on the 8, 150 on the 6. No point again. Bone thrower, you suck. All right, 175 pays here. We lose the 150 here, right? Our net is a quarter minus the VIG. It's probably, what is that VIG? It's going to be $8 on the VIG. All right, there's a 4. Jeez. Literally play this thing here all day long, right? That's 175 times 4. That's a whole big paycheck. There's the 8 again. Okay, so we hit the 8. We'll lose the 210. This might be a little bit of a ladder for us again. 210 there. So let's go out again. That'll be 440. So I'll take $500 out of my rack and go 440. That'll be $60 and change for the 500. Okay. And this is going to have to go to 300. I don't think I have enough to do it. I don't. So I'll take a purple chip out of there. And we'll go to 300 with 300 change. Okay, here we go. Coming out. It's a 4. Looking for a 6 here. Looking for a 6. There's a 9. I like this part of the strategy. This is kind of a fun thing. If you have the money for it, there's the point being hit. Our bets are going to work the whole time though, because we have the 7 on the 8 right there. There's the 7 again. So that pays. Again, it's not paying enough to get me. I need the 6 to hit, right? So the 420, that's going to pay 175 times 2. So what is that? 350 bucks, right? 350. We lose the 3. So 3 goes there, and the greens go to the rack. It's a little bit of a profit, but not enough to kind of like write home about. There's a 7. So the same thing, net 50 bucks on that transaction. I don't know why I didn't put those back in the rack earlier. All right, here we go. 7, another one. Okay, we're getting to the point now where we just won 150 bucks, right? 3 times 50 here on those 7s. We would have won 175 coming out. We can almost go to 160 across. We had the quarters from before. I feel like that's enough to get us out of this, right? We can take this money back and reset things up in here and take that 150 we just won as our cross bet. And we'll wait till a point comes out and we'll do it. But let me get the rack right again. Okay, there's a purple. These 4 plus those 4 is also a purple, which puts our purple chips back where they used to be. Okay. I have 2 blacks. There's 2 blacks. I'm going to see if I'm right about that. There's 450. We're not quite. We're a little bit behind. I miscalculated, but it's okay. We're behind enough that I'm not going to keep laddering. I miscounted. We'll go back to 210 and 150. Yeah, we're like 25 bucks behind where I thought I was. Right? This should be 140, not 130. So we're a little bit behind. Let's catch the 6 here. I've regressed it back after that 3rd hit. Let's catch a 6 and be done with the damn thing. 9. I want this to work one time. I just want to see it work one time. There's the point being hit. Puck's off. There's the 8. Now we're going to be on the 8 side. We're going to hit the 8 19 times. All right, 210 down. Good Lord. All right, 420 with 80 change. All right, let's get that all working over there. 80 change. And this is gonna have to go to 350 or 300 bucks. So there is that. Another purple. 303 back to the rack. Okay. Give me a 6. Oh, the point's 8. Point is 8. 5. Whew, 9. 8 other. Oh man, the swings. All right, we're losing 420. 5, 660. This is gonna have to go to 450. All right. 8 again. Oh my gracious. Okay, well, there's that. So from 660 it goes to 880, I guess, right? Yeah. Jeez. Not one time are we gonna get this to work, I guess. There's 1,000. So that's gonna be 500, 880 with 120 change. Dang. And this is going to go to 600 again, like last time. Unreal. Oh, it's a 7. Okay, well, that sucks. All right, so this is going to pay. So we're at 880 here, right? So 880, 175 times 4, essentially, right? So it's going to be 400. What is that? What's 75 times 4? 150. So it's. Why am I losing my train of thought here? 700 bucks, right? Yeah, 700. 500, 700 bucks. I knew that. 700 bucks. But it's not enough to cover us, right? We can bring this down a level, I suppose, right? Probably the right thing to do is bring it down a level. Maybe that's helpful. Maybe that's, Larry doesn't do that on his videos, but that does make sense to do it that way. Let's do that. Let's go from 880 to 660. Let's try that. 5660. And bring this down here to 450. I had never tried this. This is a new thing. So we'll see if this works. Could come in, because I think when you get down to the end, you want that 175. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough money in profits to make this work, but what the hell? There's a 6. All right. Whew. 450 pays 5 1/4. That can come down, and this can finally come down. And I'm going to go ahead and color these up. This is such a dumb way to play. It seems like in your head these things seem great, right? Oh yeah, we'll just get the 6 to hit every single time and be fine. It doesn't work that way. There's 2 purples. So the rack now is going to be 4, 375. All right, so we don't have enough to do what I wanted, but we'll get close to it. We'll get break of black. Same as before. So we're down 250. So only because I'm lazy. We should have stayed out there for another one to get our but I just want to roll. I gotta get the show over here in a minute because we're gonna be I gotta deal with the insurance stuff. There's $35. Okay, now again, that's hit 1. BoneThrower is gonna get a chance to play here. Finally, hit number 1. I'm gonna make the 8 look like 60 bucks and put a nickel on the 5. Doesn't matter where the money goes, as long as it's all out there. There's a 4. That's hit number 2. Watch how much this, if this works, watch how much this thing makes. 4, that's gonna be, 30 is gonna pay 60 bucks. Okay, down the end there. I'm gonna make my 6 look like 60, make my 5 look like 50, make my 9 look like 40. Okay, that's it too. Let's have a miracle. Let's have a miracle. 60 bucks, awesome. Or 50 bucks down the end here. Again, minus VIGs, I don't care about the damn VIGs. 10 and 4 look like 50 bucks each. The 9, I'll put that nickel up there and make it look like 50 also. That's our third hit. Right, BoneThrower says if I can make 5 hits before a 7, I'm gonna be a rich man. Okay, there's a 5. Right, that's 70 bucks. 50, 70 bucks. Okay, let's make the 6 and 8 look great. We'll make them both go to 90. I'll put these two on the 4 and 10. That's hit 4. Here's the money shot. Can I get one number that's not a 7? Right, we got aces, of course. One number, one box number. We did all this work for this moment right here, and it's a 5. All that work for this moment. Now watch this. This is actually where BoneThrower makes sense. 70 bucks in that 5, and I bring it all down. He says, pack up your bags, go home, right? I'm gonna make those reds look like greens, okay? I'm gonna make all these greens come. Remember, I started this whole thing with 160 across. Right, 160 across turned into 100, 200, 300, 460 bucks, right? So that's 300 bucks off that table. It doubles up what's out there, right? If you're all in betting like this, it doubles the whole thing up, which is kind of, I'll bring the black chips back for that. Let's check the rack out, guys. Look at this. There's our money back. There's our purple chip that we burned earlier. Okay. There's our starting bankroll. There is 100, 210. Now, I worked my ass off for $210 here, right? I misplayed that last lay 8. I should have taken one more hit before we went out there. But look at this, right? When you get the across, and it does happen to get the miracle 5 hits, that 5 hits turned into 400 and change, right? Depending where the money goes and what hits, it can be, I've won 500 doing that before, right? In just five rolls. All in betting is super aggressive, crazy town betting. If you're getting the 8 and the lay 8 plays 6 and the 6 hits for 175, remember those ones we hit the 175 4 times in a row and then PSO'd? If any one of those turns into this, right, that strategy makes a lot of sense. As you can see, it's hard, A, to get the 6 to beat the 8 enough times to make this work. And when it does work, that 175, you can't PSO 4 times in a row, right? And just burn it. But we had a chance there. We won 175 4 times. We could have walked on that. The one time we got it to work, it worked. You can see that 160 turns into almost 500. It's fun. Should you go to the casino with your paycheck and do this? Hell no. But it's Friday. And it's Friday Follies, and I like to do fun things on Fridays that don't make a whole lot of sense. So that's why we did it, and I had a good time, even if it was making me sweat there for a minute, right? Never bet against the PSO. There it goes. All right, guys, I got to go. Just doing it last night, 76, right? Last night was great, man. That 76 bucks last night worked awesome, didn't it? All right, I got to go. It's 8:45. I owe my wife a phone call. Let me go here and say goodbye to y'all. Let's go here. There are no, I didn't say trend. I was very careful. I did not say trend. I said, boy, those 8s are coming though. Those 8s were hot. Funny how they went all 8s and then all 6s and then all 8s again, right? Like they really bounced back. They stayed in their lane. They did not ping pong like they normally do. There we go. This strat here, you could totally, I would not do this. What I would do at a lower bankroll though is this. Watch this. I'll go back to the table really quick. So I think you should see this. I did it last week. Let me go to Zoom. Check this out really quick. Again, I got to be fast. But that same strategy here, right? 30 bucks on the 8 to pay 25 bucks. And a 6 for you can do the 6 for 18 bucks. Okay? Think bubble craps. Okay? 30 pays 25, 18 pays 21. So if you catch an 8, you go from 30 to 60 to 90, you go up by $30 increments here. You can afford that. Right? When the 6 hits, you take the 8 down, that pays $21. Right? This comes back to your rack safely. You have 21 bucks to play with on bubble craps, right? You can drop a buck out of your rack and go 22 inside. You can go like $3 across. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 24. It'll cost you an extra couple of bucks to do that. Go $3 across with it, right? And then do the 5 hits thing. You're not out of the hand. You can go $12 across, right? And take a few bucks back to your rack. If you go $12 across from 22, there's your 12, and you're bringing back $9, right? There's no reason why you can't do that. So there's definite ways, or you can do it. Yeah, there's ways to do it at the lower levels. As you can see, it's a little bit volatile. You can catch a run of 8s and get really, really hurt by that thing. But I think 30 and 18, that's the level that you do it at. That gives you $21 to play with. You can go $18 across, 12 across, whatever you want. So there's options in there for lower bankrolls. I would do that on what do you call it? On the bubble, nowhere else. Let's see here. Where's my thing? You're gonna give me all kind of shit, aren't you? You know what? Here's the thing. I don't say that. I gotta be fast here. I don't say trending is a bad word, right? What I say is the word matters, right? The word trend means something's causing it to happen, right? And a number can be trending or it can be hot, right? It can be smoking, whatever. But nothing's happening that's making it happen. It's just random happenstance that it is. That's the reason why I don't like the word trend. The only reason why I don't like the word trend is because trend gives people the impression that you're doing something to make it happen, and that's not what's happening at all. It's a random cluster of shit. Anyway, not gonna open that can of worms again. I gotta go. I gotta take care of the insurance phone calls here. So I will see you all in the garage for the daily paycheck. That's gonna be a short show. I got a meeting at work today, so that'll be another short one today, but that's it. I gotta go. Happy Friday. Love y'all. I will see you tonight for coffee and craps. And with that said, everybody, my final thought, God bless you. Thanks for being here all week. Thanks for putting up with my BS all week long. And yes, Jen, this was the perfect example of a PC rollout. John will find every hole in every strategy and still make money in the end. Love you guys. God bless. Bye.